Hey guys, this is AR Cards, back with another video this week. Hopefully, at the time that we are recording this video right now, this is the 26th of December, so obviously yesterday was Christmas, so by the time you guys are all seeing this, we hope you all had a Merry Christmas and had a good day with your friends and family. With that being said, I did get some new cards for Christmas, and I'm actually going to go ahead and go over, I guess, my Christmas haul that I got for Christmas. So like when I got asked by my parents, by my dad, like what I wanted for Christmas, I didn't have a whole lot on my list, but I did kind of mention to my dad about doing like this Bob Gibson run that I've been trying to do, and in my mind I thought he might give me a couple of his cards, but he definitely did not disappoint with some of these Bob Gibson cards that he got me. And he also had some other surprises in there also that were really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and go over all of the cards that I got for Christmas. So I'll just go ahead and get started right here with all these Bob Gibsons that I guess I asked for, if you want to say that. Crap, throwing them all over the place. Alright, so to get started, I do have this 74 Bob Gibson. I actually already have one that has autographed, but this is just the base card, obviously. I mean, it actually looks pretty sharp, so I think it might grade pretty decent if I ever do want to get it graded. The centering's not too bad on it, and it looks pretty solid. I can't talk. The corners are pretty sharp, so I'm pretty happy with that one. Should have put these in order. Well, these are all kind of scattered. They're not all in order, so I'll go with what I got right here. Next up, I do have a 63 Bob Gibson as well, PSA 5. I told my dad that I'm trying to get them all in somewhat like mid-grade, so 4, 5, 6s, somewhere in there, and he picked out some pretty good ones for me, I thought. So 63 Bob Gibson to add to my run. Next up, we got a 64. This one's just a little bit off-centered, but it still is not a bad-looking card. Got a PSA 4.5. So still super happy with it. It looks really cool. And another Gibson to add to my run.
I really like the 64.
Yeah,
that's one of my favorite ones of all of his cards. I don't know why, but I just really like it. I like the design.
And I think you and everyone else will like the other 64 I got here in a second. It looks really sharp. Next up, I got a 1967 Bob Gibson. Another one to add to the run. I think adding all of these cards to my Bob Gibson run, I think I'm like 2 or 3 short now, and I could probably knock them out pretty quickly if I really want to. So I'll probably be keeping an eye out for those here in the near future and try to get that knocked out. That's the 67. Here we got a 65, another cool one. This one's not too bad. There's a little mark on the bottom of it right there, but got a SGC 5. So once again, I'm happy with that. The back looks solid. The last Bob Gibson I got was a 71, and if you guys collect these 71s, you know it's hard to get these without the white showing on the corners or the edges, and I really don't see a whole lot of white on this one, so it looks really good to me. It's got a SGC 5, and well, I can't really see the back. This person put the card in this sleeve, but still super happy with this set of Bob Gibsons that I got from my dad and my parents, so I was super thankful for that, and he definitely did not disappoint with the Bob Gibson cards that I asked for. And the next stuff that he gave me was probably even better, honestly, than the cards, or the Bob Gibsons, but he also gave me a full player run of Lou Brock's. And if you guys aren't Cardinals fans, it may not be that big of a deal to you, but Lou Brock was my dad's favorite player when he was growing up. Second all time in stolen bases. He has 3,000 hits, I think, doesn't he? So it's another Cardinal great, and he gave me every single card from Lou Brock's career. So we start out in 79. I mean, it's a little bit or off-centered, but not too bad. But 79, we got 78. Lou's looking a little bit older in these ones towards the end of his career.
Dude, that's the thing about player runs. You can see them progress as they really go on, and that's cool.
It is really cool.
Yeah, so if you look at that picture, then whenever we get back to his second, third year card, you can see how much younger he is, and that's cool.
It is really cool. We got 77 right here. And that's just another cool one. We got 76. Got the 75. I don't know how I feel about these 75. Some of the colors are wonky on them, but I mean I guess that matches the 70s.
I'll say, yeah.
It's the theme in general, but this one's really pretty sharp though. Honestly, the centering's not bad, and the corners look good on this 75. I need to keep these somewhat in order. We got 74 right here, and I think I have this one autographed as well, kind of like my Bob Gibson. But got another base one for his player run now, so that's another cool one. Got 73 here. Once again, I mean these all I think look pretty sharp to me. The back's a little bit off center, but I don't care too much about that. It's a good looking card still. I got 72 here. Once again, this one's off centered a little bit, but still super happy with it. Really cool. I got the 71 right here.
That's a sharp looking 71.
Yeah, I mean, once again, other than that, kind of there's a little white spot in that top left corner, but other than that, I mean, there's really not much white showing, so that's another really good 71 card to add to the collection. Then we got 70, the gray borders, just a little bit off-centered here, but still pretty sharp for the most part. I got 69 here. This one's a little bit, like, it looks kind of fuzzy almost, can you kind of tell? It's like, it looks a little bit weird, but...
it's a 69
yeah, still, I mean, it's awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's a high number, isn't it? I think it is. Nope, no, it's not that year. I think it might be 65 that I'm thinking of.
Yeah. So what was that? Oh, yeah, so we got the 68s here, 68 Lou Brock, and... me and Jake actually, he has a Lou Brock, also a 68. We kind of compared, and the color on this one is a little bit weird. I mean, it's authentic still, but the coloring's like it has like a red tint over it almost. It looks like, and you guys may not be able to tell from this, but if you compare it to another card, the coloring's just a little bit weird, but nonetheless, still a cool card. Here's a 67 Lou Brock, and this one looks pretty sharp to me. I mean, the centering looks pretty good. The corners are pretty sharp, and this looks good to me. The back's a little bit off, maybe off center, top to bottom, but
the thing I would say about all these cards is the color is awesome.
Oh yeah,
and every single one of them, like all of them pop. And now there's what I like about cards. Now there's the thing I look for, so that's an awesome thing to have on every single one of them.
For sure, I agree.
66.
Yeah. 66. So we got the 66 now. Lou Brock. This one's just a little bit off-centered once again. The bottom right corner right there is like a little stain or something on it, but still cool one. Got 65 here.
First year in a Cardinal uniform.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, 65. Yep. That's when the Cubs gave us another Hall of Famer.
Yep, we'll take it. Corners on this one are a little bit soft, but really, who cares? So 64. Now this is the one that I mentioned just a minute ago when Jake was talking about that 64 Gibson right here. This one, this Brock, I mean, this thing looks sharp. I mean, I may send this one in to get graded as well. And I mean, especially the top, the corners look really sharp. This bottom right one may be a smidge soft, but really not bad. Super happy with this one. I mean, I can't say enough. This one looks awesome to me.
I mean, I think that might be a PSA 7. You might push an 8. I mean, I'm not kidding. I really think that card's up there.
I mean, it looks really nice.
And then, what number is that in the set? 64, 29. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a high number.
But I mean oh my goodness, that is.
Yeah, 65 is a high number with the 540.
540.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, now there's a sharp, good-looking card.
The only problem with it is just the Cubs uniform.
Yeah.
Then I got the 63 right here. The bottom of this one's a little bit wore out. I mean, this one's corner's just a little bit softer on it, but still not a bad looking 63. So super happy with it. A little spot right there on that corner, but oh well. And lastly, to finish off the video, guys, I got the rookie card, 62 Topps Lou Brock. This one is a little bit off-centered, But I truly don't really care. I mean, it was a gift and super thankful for it. SGC 4.5. I was thrilled. I mean, this is a complete surprise, this whole Lou Brock run. I mean, I didn't have very many of his cards, but I'm still a big fan. Just the Cardinal Great. And got the whole player run, so super happy with that. That pretty much finishes off this video, though, guys, with the Bob Gibson cards and the whole Lou Brock run. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and you guys can share in the comments if you guys got any awesome baseball cards or baseballs or whatever, anything baseball related or sports related. You guys can share that with us in the comments. And once again, we hope you all had a good Christmas, and we'll see you next week.